All right, moving on. What I want to do is go to the assets, and I'm going to go to the play scene. So I'm just going to double click on the play scene. And as you can see, this is what you see right there, and all the elements from the game that are used, but you do not see them at the beginning. If I press play, you won't see them there. You would see only what's right there in the camera view. So if I click on main camera, it's actually shown what you can see right there. Okay? All right, so what I want to change now is the main character. It's actually pretty simple. I'm going to click on the images and change the little guy right there to a robot. So I'm going to right click and do reveal in Finder. And I'm going to right click and open with Adobe Photoshop. Now, let me close the rest. I'm going to right click. Let's do close all for now. Don't save, don't save. There we go. Open with Adobe Photoshop. And I'm going to need a robot. So I'm going to go to a free website, which is OpenClipArt. Now, OpenClipArt doesn't have amazing quality, I have to be honest with you. If you go to graphicriver.net, it has a lot of good quality images, but they're not free. So, but they're really cheap. So it's really worth it. If I would type robot here, you would have some amazing ones right there. Okay. So as you can see, there's a lot of very nice robots that we could use here. But just for the sake of learning here, I'm going to go quick, and I'm going to type robot here. Okay, and let's see what we get. All right. Well, I see a bunch of robots here, 8 little robots. Okay, and I'm going to go with this one. So I'm going to go down here and click on medium image, and that's going to save it automatically. Show in Finder. Here it is. Right click, open with Adobe Photoshop. Here it is, and I'm going to use this robot right there. So I'm just going to select this part and do edit copy. Go back to the character from the game and do edit paste. Now, as soon as I do that, the image is too big, so I'm going to transform it, press Command T, and make it smaller so that it fits. All right, and center it a little bit. And there we go. If I zoom in, that will do. Maybe a little bit more up. Okay, that will do. Now I'm going to remove the image behind it and save that. Command Alt Shift S and click on Save. And save it on top of the character. So override the character.png. Save and replace. All right, we're almost done with the character. There's one more image file we need to change, which is under the character animation. Let me see where it is. If I go back to Unity, I would see it. It's right here, character walk. So I'm going to right click, reveal in Finder. Here it is. Right click, open with Adobe Photoshop. So when the character, when we start to play the game, the character starts walking on the platform. So that's why we have an animation, very simple one. I'm going to take the robot right here, Command A, Command C, and just paste it on top and move it a little bit to the left. So that's my first character. And then duplicate that, Alt, and I press the key to move it. Okay, so I just duplicated it. I'm going to remove the one behind, and I'm going to make somewhat an animation. So I'm going to just tilt this one a little bit so that it looks like it's actually animated. All right, that will do. Not too much, but that will do. Now I'm going to select all layers, merge them, and then save that. Command Alt Shift S, save, and I replace the character walk.png. Replace. Okay. I can close all now. I don't need them anymore. Don't save, don't save. And if I go back to Unity, can actually see that the character has changed now. Okay, so we do have this character instead. And I'm going to press play so you guys can see what we have. All right, there we go. We have the new character. We have the new background. So far, so good. Everything's working just perfectly.